People, howdy, what's going on? What is good? Today we're going to be checking out another product from ASMOKE. This time it's the ASMOKE Essential Smart Wood Pellet Grill with unlimited flavor. This puppy's battery operated, how about that? And it's wood pellets. Yeah. Shipping, by the way, was with FedEx. Fast and efficient, no problems there. Got it here in one piece. Ship weight on this grill, 48 pounds. And for that job today, we're going to be using the CRKT squid. Assisted opening there. Get your own, check out the links below. Shishisha. That was a Zorro. Pop the top of the box, that's what we're looking like. Looks like everything is packaged up nicely. I think we got like a grate right here on the top, but let's get this all out of the box. All right, folks, here is the unit itself unpackaged. We did have this little group of boxes inside the unit. And then here's some other goodies that were in the box as well. Now we're gonna get all the boxes unboxed. All right, look at that. Before you, we have everything unboxed and laid out. So we have the unit itself, instructions. We have the battery, USB-C cord for the battery. Then we have our hopper. There is like a tray that our ash is going to collect in. There's our top rack. Our bottom rack is right there. I believe that's part for the baffler, or is the baffler. And then we have a handle, potentially a little drip tray, and some legs / feet. And then over there, yonder in the corner, we have our 2 probes. So let's go through the instructions, directions, and get this all put together, shall we? All right, folks, what do you say we talk some assembly situations, eh? So assemble this with the included instructions, of which there is this single sheet, and then they also have it a little bit more detailed in the actual booklet as well. So first off, we're going to turn the grill upside down and attach the feet. We're going to screw those feet in and get them all nice and secure and pretty, all 4 of them. And then we're going to go ahead and put in that tray on the bottom, and we're going to anchor that in with a set of screws as well. After that, we're going to move on to the handle. So the handle, it has like these little adhesives that you're going to go ahead and put on, and then you got to press the handle up against the grill itself. After your adhesives, then you're just going to go ahead and attach some more screws, as you can see there to the right. All right, folks, the next couple of steps, we're going to be putting together our box for our pellets. So starting from the left to the right, going from step 6 to 7, we're going to assemble that box together. Then they have a plate that's already attached to the grill, so we're going to go ahead and unscrew that. That's right on the side. That's where the box is going to go, and the feeder, you know, the hopper, it's going to go on there and feed in our wood pellets into the grill. So we're going to attach the hopper to the box. I got a couple different steps there for you to follow to do so. And then we're going to go ahead and put on our racks. We're going to put in, we have like a couple of tins that it gave us. We're going to put those into our grease collection box. Going to make sure our battery is fully charged up, and we're going to slide that puppy in. After that, we should be ready to grill. And right down here yonder, we have a little bit of information. They include this additional piece to go ahead and put in the grill if you're not going to use ASMOKE branded pellets. So if you're going to get yours from Costco or something, put that situation in the bottom of the grill there, that gasket, that specialty gasket. Folks, would you look at this? We have the ASMOKE Essentials grill in the back of our EV with plenty of room to spare. This puppy can truly be brought just about anywhere. So today we're going to be using ASMOKE branded natural applewood pellets for our grill. And it's definitely something you can pick up as well along with your grill if you'd like. Comes in a nice resealable bag, by the way, as well, it looks like. Here's a look at the recommended pairings on the back of the bag if you want to pause to read that at your convenience. All right, we opened up the hopper and put in our applewood pellets. We're going to close it up and do our first fire. So the first time you do a cook or a fire on this, you want to run it for like 40-50 minutes so it burns off all the bad stuff. Sounds like we got an airplane going ahead. Perfect for a nice grilling day. Let's have a peek, eh? So the ASMOKE, by the way, has like a 720 resolution screen on there, that touch screen action. How about that? That's kind of wild. I mean, you can do recipes and everything from this thing. We'll show you some of them. So once you have the battery installed, just go ahead and press ASMOKE. Powering on. So it does take it a few seconds to power up, just in case you're wondering. And then it says press anywhere to access the menu. So anywhere on that screen, just touch it. All right, now we want to go up to the gear once we have our menu and just touch on the gear. And then it's going to pull up, I don't know how well you can see that. I think a little bit there. And then it's going to pull up a different menu. And we're going to go ahead and hit grill info on the left-hand side. And then we're going to go ahead and hit initial ignition. And there you go. Our grill's firing up. It's going to take about 47 minutes, I think it said, for it to produce smoke. And then we're going to let this go for 40 to 50 minutes, clean off any of the baddies. Looks like in the same menu where you get to the initial ignition, you can change it to Fahrenheit. So that's what we'll do. All right, folks, so we're going to go ahead and hit the recipe spot here. So we hit chicken, and now we're going to do grill herbed seasoned chicken. That's the auger, by the way, putting some more pellets in there. And we're going to hit next. And look at this. This is going to give us all the ingredients on here and the instructions. There's our instructions. So let's go ahead and let's start out with that grill herbed seasoned chicken. Now when you start your grill for the recipe, that auger is pretty loud there for a minute, getting all the wood pellets going. And then we got our smoke that comes out of the back. I don't know if you can see it here. And we are heading down the path to grilling. So we'll just go ahead and follow the recipe. It's going to get us up to that temperature. And there we go. All right, chicken's on, looking good. This is how we're looking, a little more than halfway through, and I gotta say, it's looking great. Looking delicious. The auger has been going pretty constantly as well. And I think next time I would probably close up this baffle or whatever, so the flame doesn't come out and crisp it up as much. See that flame in there? But, you know, you can leave that open. Whatever you want. So look at that. The grill is done. And it says, what do we want to do? Heat preservation, flame out, start new. So let's go ahead and flame out. All right. So now the grill is going to start to shut down. So just like that, the timer is done and our food is ready to come off the grill. And look at this. This is what it looks like. This chicken looks absolutely delicious. I think next time I'll close up that baffle and probably keep a little bit of the char off of it, but really it doesn't look too bad at all, even with the that opened up all the way. So now the grill will wind down. It gets the fan going, gets it all starting to shut down. Yep, another airplane. Juicy chicken. Oh yeah. All right, firing up the old ASMOKE again. This time, let's do some hot dogs from Costco and Costco chicken sausages. Yummy. So this time we're just gonna go ahead and rotate the knob on the right side to ignite. And yes, that's another airplane. So let's cook our hot dogs and whatnot at, let's do 340. So then you click on the temperature, this little box comes up, and we're gonna swipe to ignite. Look at that. Firing up. So real story, I actually turned up the hot dogs to 450 because they were needing it. And yeah, you can do that on the fly. So just turn the dial to the right to increase the temperature, turn it to the left to decrease. But you're not locked into a certain temperature like if you're cooking with one of these recipe options on here. I'd say we are definitely making progress there, eh? The auger, it keeps going, which is fine, just something to know. Hot dogs and sausages all done, looking good. We like them nice and charred, little crispy. Love that sausage action. Looking great. So when you're done, you want to go up here to this stop button, hit it, and then you're gonna hit yes. And then now the fan's gonna kick on, and we're gonna start the shutdown process. All right, folks, what you say? Let's go ahead and do some burgers, eh? So go ahead and hit that barbecue right there. And then we're gonna go to beef. And then we're gonna go ahead and do beef burger patty. I'm gonna hit the next button. How many are we doing? We have 11. And next. Okay. We're not using the probes, it's just our preference. If you did want to do the probes, again, you have a spot for 2 probes right there, and it comes with them. And you can also connect Bluetooth probes as well, so that's awesome. Show you more about the app in a little bit when we're done grilling. And folks, would you look at that? All 11 burger patties are on the grill. Cha-cha-chow, cha-chow, cha-chow. Seasoned up too, I gotta say. Yeah. So burger's just about done. Look at that. Now you do have some hot spots on the grill, to be honest, so you have to have a little grill management. You can't just like kind of completely walk away from it. Gotta keep an eye on it. So this is a really promising grill. So be honest with you, like with the battery, we did the first 40 minutes, like 45 minutes of like that cleaning it out fire. And then we did the sausages, we did burgers, and we did the chicken to start it all off with. And we still have battery. I mean, you can see right here, it's kind of in the yellow now, but we still have battery. And with our hopper, we still have maybe 20%, 15, 20% left in the hopper. And again, that's for the clean cook and everything, so awesome. All right, folks, so looking at the app here for the old ASMOKE, you have a lot of ability to go in and look at the different menus, the different recipes rather, give you the ingredients, tell you what to do. That's pretty neat. And of course you can set the temperature from the app as well, pretty much using this thing like a remote control for your grill. People, make sure to check out the website both down below in the comments and in the description to check out more on this fine ASMOKE grill. Learn about some stuff that maybe we didn't go over, maybe something we missed. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Until we see you again, keep your nose clean. Bye-bye. We put cheese on them, eh? Jeez.